Call of Duty will do that to you for sure.
I think after my celebratory yelling at Kansas, I don't think you can get more unprofessional than that.
IVRL, NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, fans in the stands make me do handstands, but if you can't go, stay at home and dance. We need a ride now for you lose your chance.
What? Hold on. I missed this up here. Wait, what?
To the middle, cause we like a stock car. IVRL, yeah, you know who we are. Take another turn while we catch a draft. Gonna watch us spin out while we sit and laugh. NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual.
You're starting to sound like Lamar. Stop. Just stop. No. Just stop. No.
IVRL.
Potted meat is probably, like, when we talk about processed meats, that's probably a hell of a lot more unhealthier than bologna.
Don't tell him that, man. I told him to do it on the off season to recover.
No. It's literally worse than canned tuna. What are you doing to this, man?
Canned tuna's good.
Now, I know what you're talking about with the poor man's meal. I know what you're talking about, though. Get some saltine crackers, some slices of cheese, canned tuna, Vienna sausages, and some potted meat. I know what you're talking about.
All potted meat is viney sausage dashed cut up. That's the way you look at it.
Until you told me about potted meat, I've never even heard of it, man.
Man, I'm surprised your mama didn't make you eat some growing up.
No, man, Mom, we had a whole lot of ham sandwiches, a whole lot of bologna. We had the ramen noodles, and we definitely do some sardines and some tuna.
See, I never tried sardines and sushi. I will not do it.
Sardines pretty good, man. Put a little hot sauce on those.
We'll have to do that. We'll have to do like the same thing. You do your potted meat, I'll do the sardines.
NASCAR, let's go.
That way we're both.
IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, anytime that you hear your engine screaming. IVRL, yeah, you know we ain't streaming. Loud mother rubber, runner harder than a demon. Climbing up the pit, if you catch my double meaning. Cloud nine, yeah, you know the move fast. One time, bitch, stop, get gas. You slow, best move, get past. Sit back, relax, do fast. NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, fans in the stands make me do handstands, but if you can't go, stay at home and dance. We need a ride down for your lose your chance. Watch his victory lap, you might understand. Pedal to the middle, cause we like a stock car. IVRL, yeah, you know who we are. Take another turn while we catch a draft. Gonna watch us spin out while we sit and laugh. NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, check a flag, let's win it. IVRL.
second now. Closing in on Byron.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are with the IVRL at Atlanta. And this is not just any normal race tonight. Tonight we have made it a little bit on the interesting side as we have got a bounty sent it out. Quite a few drivers accepted the invitation to see if they can take down the IVRL top drivers. And to make it a little bit more interesting, we threw a little bit of money out there to them. So the ones that are here for the bounty, good luck tonight. Also, we are having a, how would we say this, a giveaway tonight for Father's Day. Since Father's Day is coming up next Sunday, we are having each stage a $25 gift card giveaway. The winners will be chosen at random. When the contest goes live, make sure you are here. You enter your ticket, which it will be explained through Stream Elements chatbot on how to enter in it. It will be picked at random. Subs get no benefit whatsoever. This is a pure one person, one ticket per stage. So make sure you get your ticket. If you don't win, I didn't pick it, blame it on Stream Elements. Send them the email, not me, because I'll return it to you. Say sorry, maybe the next time. But we're having one for each stage. So make sure you get it entered in to make sure you get that ticket won. I also have the founder of Ancient World Gaming, a new esports brand that has hit the scene in a storm tonight. I'm going to have him tell a little bit about it. You can follow him, you know, if you're bomb at Call of Duty, Apex, I mean, any first person shooter, any platform game you can think of. Follow him on Twitter, you know, submit your clips. We'll talk to him for a little bit before we go green. I also have, some of y'all know him as Expert. He is joining us tonight. He is going to be giving the in-race side of what's going on. So with further ado, Expert, welcome. I guess I'm going to reveal who the Ancient World Gaming owner is. Welcome to you two. How are y'all two feeling tonight?
Well, I'm definitely feeling pretty great here. We're getting set up for qualifying here. Of course, thank you, Worm, for the invite to come back up here. I guess this is a good luck thing for me. Last time I came up here, it resulted in a win, but definitely excited tonight to share the booth with y'all too once again. And it's definitely going to be an exciting race, a lot of fun, and looking to go and race for that $20.
Yeah, same for me, man. I'm glad to be back. I had a great time last time I was on here. If you guys don't know, this is Antonio Williams again, by the way. But yeah, man, I'm excited to watch. Last time it was an exciting race, and my guy Expert pulled out the dub. So that was cool to see. So yeah, I'm excited to watch these guys race for sure tonight.
Well, let's fixing to get fired up here in a little bit. Now, I wasn't going to reveal the name, Mr. Williams, but since we've got you here and we've got a few out there listening, tell a little bit about the Ancient World Gaming, how it came along, what your expectations are, and, you know, any of your social media that you want anybody, follow, get in touch, to make this the brand that's going to be the one to join?
Yeah. So I came up with Ancient World Gaming because I enjoy competition. I enjoy building teams and being a part of something that has a chance to compete to be the best in anything. And you see these teams like recently, FaZe was actually just on the cover of Sports Illustrated. I think they were the first ever esports team to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated. You got FaZe, you got TSM, you got NRG. These are big teams that are doing really big things in the world of gaming, and gaming is growing so much. You got some really talented people out there, and my goal is to find those talented people and continue to build this team and to get us into the ranks of those like FaZe and NRG. And at the rate that we're moving, I think we've got a really good shot at that. I think we're pulling in some really big sponsors. We've partnered with Belief Over Opinion to have apparel out to anybody that's down to purchase here soon. And then we also just announced a new partnership with Athlane, which is going to allow more sponsors to be introduced to AWG. It'll make my players, the guys that we do have signed already, it'll give those guys more sponsor opportunities for their sales individually as well. So I think it's going to continue to be really big. We've been endorsed by Chad Ochocinco. We've got a lot going on, and it just continues to grow.
Now, you said a name right there that I'm kind of familiar with. Mr. Chad, he's a pretty good wide receiver, and I've also seen him wanting to dab into the Heat every now and then. So send him on the message and be like, we got some of the IVRL that he wants to. If he wants to run it, he can come on. We'll get
Look,
a good run.
I'll definitely relay that to Chad and see if he's down. He's a competitor, man, so I'm sure he'd want to race against some of the best out there.
Well, we do. We have got some of the best showing up tonight. Like I said, we've got the bounty out. We threw a little bit of money out for it tonight for the racers, the viewers. We threw a little bit of Father's Day celebration for them. So if everybody enjoy the music, chill for a little bit. We're about wrapping up qualifying. Actually, they're fixing to get going on qualifying. So everybody out there, just relax, chill, enjoy the show. And it's going to be far from professional, but I can guarantee it's going to be a good vibe, positive time tonight.
Alright, we're loading into qualifying.
Can they hear us right now or no?
NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL. Anytime that you hear your engine screaming, IVRL, yeah, you know we out here streaming. Loud mother rubber burner harder than a demon. Climbing out the pit if you catch my double meaning. Cloud 9, yeah, you know the root fast. One time piss stop, get gas. You slow, best move, get past. Sit back, relax, do laughs. NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL. Fans in the stands make me do handstands, but if you can't go, stay at home and dance. Speed up right now before you lose your chance. Watch your victory lap, you might understand. Pedal to the metal cause we like a stock car. IVRL, yeah, you know who we are. Take another turn while we catch a trap. Gonna watch us spin out while we sit and laugh. NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, check a flag, let's win it. IVRL, keep it lit, skip the pit, might as well. IVRL.
I have got joining me temporarily before the race a Mr. Ford Tough. Some of y'all may know him out in this community. He is the one that is the brains behind the curtain. Mr. Ford, how are you doing tonight, brother? I think I caught him off guard. Let's move him back up here. I've got him back again. Mr. Ford, how are you doing tonight? He is the brainchild behind the curtain for the giveaway tonight. He may be part of still trying to get the groups together.
NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL. Anytime that you hear your engine screaming, IVRL, yeah, you know we out here streaming. Loud mother rubber burner harder than a demon. Climbing out the pit if you catch my double meaning. Cloud 9, yeah, you know the root fast. One time piss stop, get gas. You slow, best move, get past. Sit back, relax, do laughs. NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL. Fans in the stands make me do handstands, but if you can't go, stay at home and dance. Speed up right now before you lose your chance. Watch your victory lap, you might understand. Pedal to the metal cause we like a stock car. IVRL, yeah, you know who we
Let me know when you're ready.
Ready as the sun's rising in the morning.
All right, so tonight we have an Atlanta Motor Speedway race. It's called the Father's Day Giveaway. Tonight we will be giving away 3 $25 gift cards to the folks in our viewers chat. So hopefully everybody will come and join Worm Rider, Antonio, Expert, and whoever else is in here. I think that's it. You know, for the fun of commentating, you know, talk about anything and, you know, enjoy some good racing. Doing this to give back to the community that supports us, that cheers for us every week, that they watch our streams. You know, what good way to you know to have Father's Day, you know, then to get something for free, or get something paid for by a family member, you know, that they obtain for free, you know, just by watching us race and cheering on their favorite driver.
Well, I think, unfortunately, the last time this setup was here, Antonio caught a winner out of nowhere and he won. I don't know if that was like set up or something. I don't know. I didn't see it. I was there. So we're going to let Antonio, with no being paid out, bribed, or anything, we're going to let him give out his pick tonight.
Well, you know, basing off of what I saw the last time that I was in the booth, and I'm gonna put my hand back on Expert, man, and I think he'll pull through again. Honestly, you know, he joked face and he talked through it. So I think Expert will get it, man.
Oh.
Listen. But I think it'll be extremely close between Ford and Expert. I think it'll come down to the last straight.
About to say Ford was going to make you correct that one way or another, but I mean it'll be a lot. This will add to the battles me and Ford have had over our time league racing. So.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, you know, you can't forget about Dohar. He is fast at Atlanta.
Certainly.
So you got to throw him in the mix. And if I had to choose, I'm gonna. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Expert.
There's one. There's 2 people I have to shout out though. One in this race to look out for is somebody we haven't mentioned, Matty Ice. He was a guy that I started league racing when I first started league racing 5 years ago. He's a guy I've known ever since back then. Great racer, great mentality, and he could be a guy that could be somebody who could show up at the end of this race. And then also, I mentioned the Worm before. Shout out to my good friend Ben Smith and his girlfriend Maddie. They're going through a tough time right now, so shout out to them, and prayers and everything to them, all the love and support to them as they go through this difficult time that they're going through. If you know, you know. Otherwise, just keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And, yeah, just shout out to them. I'm going to be racing for them tonight.
I'll definitely be praying for them. Antonio, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. You know, like I said, with Father's Day coming around, you know, it's definitely good to have somebody else in the booth with Worm, and definitely a popular figure as like yourself. So thank you for joining us, Expert. You know, thanks for coming out and racing. Thanks to all the guys that are in qualifying racing with us. Hopefully we can put on a good show tonight.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad to be back for sure. So excited to watch you guys race.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing short of a showdown last time when this little group got together. You know, I didn't nearly advertise it as much as I was, because, you know, it's like I was telling you, it's we're more on the everybody knows who Antonio Williams is, you know, beast UNC standout who's taking Buffalo to new heights, but he's also taken the esports brand to new heights with the Ancient World Gaming. So throughout the night, you know, look out in the chat, and I'll put what his Twitter is, so, you know, you can follow him, kind of see what he's got going on. So how are we expert in force, since I've got y'all in here, how are we looking on qualifying? Whereabouts are we standing?
Right now,
I believe we should be going green as soon as the laps run out.
That'll work. So that's about 5 to 7 minutes, depending on how quick y'all are moving. I'm also going to throw my little pick out there. I mean, this is maybe a little biased. Expert, you go ahead and get your feelings hurt real quick. It ain't going to be you. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's I'm going to throw it down. It's either going to be between one of two, and I watch them week in and week out. I watch these two constantly fight, and if y'all ain't watching these two fight, y'all are missing a lot. There's actually three amongst it, so I'm gonna pick one of three. I'm gonna have a 33% chance of winning. I can take those odds because I'm me, so I can do how I want to. But I'm gonna put it down with either a GRC Sniper, a Ford Tough, and one that a lot of people have overlooked, and he has been throwing podium wins up left and right for the past month, and that is the 2-car of Xert. So that is somebody who we're going to watch. Out of those three right there, I'm going to lean more towards I want to have Xert up there. So that's who I'm going with on my pick.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
I like it. I like it. I like that pick. He is definitely one of the good ones that we have in here. I like that pick. Yeah. But I do have to throw this out there. You know, we do have a bounty on our head, so thanks to Mr. Randy Henshaw. I hope he's watching. So it should be some exciting moves and stuff. But I'm looking to see me and Sniper or Texas Terry ran 2 wide, so I'm looking to see a bunch of that tonight in the Xfinity race. So I'm looking to see some of that tonight. I'm going to definitely be pushing that middle line, so because I found some speed up there in the Xfinity race. So.
And Mr. Henshaw has joined us out in chat, so he is hearing it now, so we cannot say nothing bad about him anymore. It's only good things now because he pays me to say good stuff about him. So.
Oh, you get paid? I'm getting gypped.
about to say Ford. We can't earn anything up here, man. Come on. Oh, Lordy. But it's always a pleasure to be up here. I can't wait for this race, though. Gathering up a bunch of the best racers in the community and to join one of the best leagues in the community as well. Worm, definitely thank you for allowing me to be up here in the booth once again. And thank you to Randy for allowing me to be here. I'm still kind of hurt, though. You're not going to pick me at my home track? Come on, man.
Well, you didn't pay enough money for it, so the rest of them
Antonio has my back. Antonio has my back. At least I know that one.
I do.
Hey, you know what? I couldn't pick anybody else to have my back. You know, a dominating running back up and coming too. I mean, he showed out against the Dolphins, and that was only a peak of what he's going to have over his career.
Absolutely. We're just gonna keep working and trying to be the best we can be in every area of life, man.
When do I get a signed autographed jersey?
I signed autographed jersey.
You did.
We might can negotiate something, man.
Actually, my stepdad, he is a big Buffalo Bills fan. He's from Rochester, New York. I hope he's watching too, but he loves the Buffalo Bills, and you know, I'd pay to get one of those from you just to send to him for Father's Day. That'd be an awesome Father's Day gift.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, after the race, let's talk some turkey.
Yeah, let's talk. We can talk for sure, man.
Well, I'm looking at the entry screen right now, and I am seeing no one has entered it yet. So make sure you type in !ticket 1 so you can get you a ticket in for stage 1. We will be doing one for each stage. In 15 minutes it went by since I've had it going, And we ain't seen one entry yet, so y'all are sleeping.
Oh, there's one.
Gotta put a space after that ticket. Oh, there's one. See, y'all see what everybody who's looking? Turn the voice up.
About to say, finally, okay, there, I'm entered.
There we go. Thank you there, Rock. It's just mainly been hearing everybody else but me. That's good. So type in exclamation ticket space to be in. See, there we go. Now they're starting to, they can hear me now. So we have actually got two in it now, and I will actually show everybody the screen that they will be seeing. As you know, it's not rigged or anything. So this is straight up with Stream Elements. Y'all are seeing it exactly how I see it. So avoid the cursor if it comes across the screen. But y'all are seeing it there. That is what it will be when I close it down right here. At the end of stage 1. I will let it pick and y'all can watch. So tell your friends and family if you need to bribe somebody, pay them off. I'm more than welcome. You can send the cash out. I've got that too. Send enough to Antonio, he might can sway a vote too. I don't know. This ain't an election. We're just letting Stream Elements pull it.
Just letting Stream Elements handle it. That's all we're doing.
And I just got a invite from Afraid Snake, and is that the one for the race up and going? Don't take it.
Oh my Jesus.
I'm not going to beg people to enter the drawing. Exclamation ticket space 1 to enter it. And if you've got me muted, you ain't hearing it. Let me give another shout out to Mr. Rock NASCAR, who helps me keep everything in check here. He's also one of the very influential founders of the Xbox Heat community. So thank you, Rock, for joining us tonight out there in chat, and everybody else. So Antonio, how's the esports team and the draft? I guess I don't know if you call it a draft or the submission clips. How's everything looking as far as that goes?
It's going very well. I'm actually multitasking right now. Talking to a potential player through Instagram right now, as well as helping you guys commentate, as well as watching the All-Star race. So I'm doing a lot right now, man. But this is it's going well. It's exciting because there's so many talented people out there, and we will actually having a racing side to the Ancient World Gaming, and we're definitely taking clips from that, recruiting for that. And what particularly would help with that side would be for me to be able to watch you guys drive in person. So you never know. I could be scouting you right now while I'm doing this commentating. Could contact you about joining Ancient World Gaming. And we've got some big things possibly coming on the next NASCAR game for Ancient World. You know, I'm not going to leak that too much. But we're working on some big deals, man. So it's going to be super exciting.
Yeah, there's like you said, you know, you want to take it up against FaZe and GR, you know, big names, but you know, everybody started somewhere. So I'm glad to say, you know, I know with the ancient world gaming, when AWG gets up to the top, I can be like, yes, I saw it
Absolutely.
before it was the top.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right here, guys. Qualifying just ended. So we're about to be getting into this race. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. This one is definitely, if we thought Kansas was a strategy race, then you'll definitely see it coming up here at Atlanta, where the tires just, they're a lot of fun to have to manage. Let's just say that.
All right, I'm seeing right now we've got 4 entered in the drawing. Make sure you can see it. Exclamation ticket 1. Make sure you put his face before it. XRN Network out there. He didn't do it the first time, but he got it the second. He still got 1 ticket. Subs have no benefit. Nobody has any favoritism in it. It's a good little shout out to MKG Gaming, also who is running in this tonight, Mr. Kinsley.
I just want to go ahead and shout out our top 3. I was able to, luckily enough, take pole, Dohar in second, Ford Tough in third.
He took a pole. And who's paying who off here now? I need to look behind the scenes here on this. There's something going on. There's something shady going on here.
I told you, this is my home track, Worm. Come on, man. Doubting me already. Jesus, Worm. Come on, man.
My home track's Bristol, and now it's Nashville. But, Bristol, it's a wall rider for me.
Better say, Ford's going to make it tough on me in the first corner, though. You know how me and Ford go at it.
Now, did you just make a pun off that? Ford's going to make it tough and being Ford tough. Was there a pun there or something? Did I catch that?
Maybe. You don't got to call out the jokes like that. Come on, man. Let them slide.
Well, we'll just see if Expert has any expert advice to give Ford so he don't make it tough going around the turns, or if he can take it expertly. That was a dad joke now, everybody. Supposed to laugh on that one. Come on, chat, wake up. You got to enter the drawing at least. Alright, we're going to roll through the load screen. We're going to get everything set up. And hopefully here in the next couple minutes we're going to be live, ladies and gentlemen. So sit back. If you got a cold Dr. Pepper, crack it open. They didn't pay me to say it. I enjoy Dr. Pepper. So hang out and let's go green here in a few. Michelob Ultra, cold Budweiser. I'm pretty sure Antonio's drinking good old water.
Water and a Gatorade sitting right in front of him.
I thought you were drinking the Dr. Pepper.
I'm sticking with the H2O.
Well, I'm sticking with the genuine Miller Lite, so that means I'm going to be a little bit behind Zert supporting him tonight.
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta get another drink, actually, so I'll be right back.
Mr. Henshaw comes in with the 100 bits. Thank you, sir. All right, we just got a invite from Texas. Can one of y'all confirm if I need to take that one yet, or let me know when to take it? And we have got Scallon joining us out there, also known, if you look her up, at Rebel Lady on Twitter. She is the one that is going to be responsible for what we are fixing to here. And I'm trying to keep the timing right. Sometimes it gets off. It ain't like iRacing. I can't see what's going on beforehand. About 18 sitting in there, and we have only got, man, 5. Only 5 sitting in it. And before we go, I will show it so people see. If you ain't registered, you need to get registered. All you've got to do is hit exclamation ticket 1 to be entered in the drawing for it. That's crazy. You're trying to give away something and you can't even give it away. I ain't going to give it to y'all. You've got to enter the drawing. So we've got 5 entered right now.
Alright, give us
Expert roll call.
Yeah, I'm having to type it in. I can't.
I got you, buddy.
Alright, thank you, Ford.
Oh, I may have confused everybody by being offline. I'm online. Well, MK Gaming, I appreciate that 1 bit, but you are entered in it and you are a father, so no. We will argue over that one after stream. I didn't know it'd be such a hard time to give something away. You know, Antonio.
You think it would be pretty easy, you know?
I mean, it's crazy. You've got to type in what, 15 keys on your keyboard, on your phone?
Yeah.
This, I had a friend of mine. He just messaged me. He said, "Wait, an Antonio Williams?" I said, "Yeah, the Buffalo Bills running back." He's like, "Oh, on the website. I'm typing into the wrong thing."
That's funny.
So, all right, chat. Y'all know some of the ones that are here regular. We've got some of the, we're going to call them quote unquote bounty hunters, as they wanting to, they want to reclaim that, or claim that $20 we've got tonight. Well, if you like Bass Pro Shop, Mr. Wonder Bread, get your rear end in here so you can get you some of that.
Riley, I'm serious. Next time you go to sleep, there's a door gonna be sitting out there in the rain. Or outside when it's raining.
The RHR paint job. All right, Mr. Henshaw, you heard it. He's trading it in for a paint job.
Oh,
RHR Graphics is Randy Henshaw Racing Graphics. He does some awesome graphics for iRacing. So if you're not following him, look him up on tradingpaints.com. See some of the schemes he's got. Talk to him if he can make you one. There's much advertising for all these other websites I'm doing. I may need to start getting a royalty off of that.
you are advertising a lot, man.
I know, right?
I appreciate you, man.
All right, so some of the bounty hunters we've got tonight that ain't some of the IVRL regulars. We've got in the number 1 car a Matty Ice. In a number 9 car, I'm going to give him props where credit is due. I don't play that bipartisan, none whatsoever. AKA Afraid Snake, past 2 years IVRL champion, who decided to go over to iRacing. He's making his first appearance back tonight. He's going to be labeled as a bounty hunter. We've got in the 13 car a Tenacious Z31 NNR Trip, a NNR Monster, a Sterlo, Mr. Slide Job, Xpertracing, and I'm the Best 33, and a JRM Dohar. So a few of those are known names out through the community. So they have showed up tonight. And we are waiting for that invite. We might be a few minutes late on it. I do not know. Oh, Skyler, I've told him. We've been talking about it. On and on. Copy and paste that one. One of my mods has finally showed up. Hagerstown, thank you for the follow there, brother. I appreciate it. Well, as they're getting it out, we are going to take a moment of silence, enjoy the national anthem. Please take a stand, drop your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the
Man, every time I hear that, it gives me goosebumps.
Absolutely.
Mr. Just Josh 008, take the space away from the exclamation point and ticket, and you're good to go. Just so everybody can see, there is where the entry is. Put a space between the ticket and one. Look at this, Antonio. What do you think? 35 minutes and 6 people.
6 people.
Subs don't get no special treatment there, MKG Gaming. There you go, Mr. Just Josh. Remember, if y'all don't get it in stage 1, we have 2 more stages to finish. So, if you want to bribe some of your family to come in and hang out, do the drawing. You got it. Yes, sir, you got it. And we will get with you at the end of the stream. If you're a winner, hang around when we close down. I'll make sure I get your email contact. We'll get you the correct information to redeem the gift card.
And here we go, loading into the lobby, guys.
All right, y'all, shoot me a good old invite. I'm not saying you can't win, but you got to enter. Well, Antonio, you ready to see some good racing down in Texas?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think we're fixing to see some good racing. What do y'all think, chat? Well, should we let Scallon be eligible? I think she should be eligible.
I definitely think she should be eligible.
Chat has spoken. You're eligible. And Mr. Expert is sitting on the pole with Dohar on the outside, and they are rounding around 3 and 4. And we fixing to go racing, boys. Race control says you're eligible, Scout, and you are eligible to win. You have entered the drawing. And they are gone. Coming in turn 1, it looks like Expert and Company is trying to hold that inside, but it is still a early race, and he is sporting that pink car for cancer awareness. Anytime I see a pink, it makes me instantly think of the cancer awareness. Dohar, who is got hung out, has dropped down into P4, catching the draft as they go through the tri-oval.
Pretty clean racing so far. Just to update everyone that's not tuned in, Kyle Larson did just win the All-Star race.
So y'all heard it right there from a professional to another professional, Kyle Larson took the dub at the All-Star. I think that was kind of going to happen anyway.
Not a surprise.
Not one bit. I am not shocked at all.
Texas Terry making some moves. He's up to 4th.
And Texas Terry was formerly by the name of GRC Sniper. So, well, yes, Scallon, you need to enter that right there. Excuse me. I do not know why. Alright, so we in the race, so I am closing down. And there we've got with Zert, one of the 3 that I picked. So we've got a good little group of 7 fighting right there within 2-3 of a second going into 1.
Good clean racing so far, man. A lot of little shakeups between those top 7.
Yeah, we are going to scoot up here, Antonio. Sorry to break you off. We're going to scoot up here with these groups of 7s and ride with your pick, Expert, for a little bit.
Expert holding steady. I see. Have a lot of racing left, so
A whole lot of it.
got to log some laps right now. Just logging laps.
And you know, I'm going to take a step out of this way from IVRL for a little bit. I also do with the ACS. And man, I'm tired of interviewing Dohar when he wins. He wins. Like every race I commentate almost, he wins somehow. So.
Oh man.
Expert's looking to put a little pressure on him going into 1 and 2.
Definitely is. Gaining some ground quickly. Let's see how they can enter this turn. Hugging that bottom pretty tight.
See, right here's where you and me need to learn how they do 3 and 4. Because I think there was a little bump there as Dohar got a little loose from Expert. And that's going to put him and Ford tough side by side.
Expert is he's driving well, man. You know, as you know, he was my pick for the win at this one. And I think he's holding steady with my pick. I'm not going to change my mind on that so far.
Well, I'm sticking with my picks.
Still a lot of racing yet. Still a lot of racing left. So. The Ford Tough's on his tail, though. Gaining some ground in that turn right there.
There's the Texas Terry, the GRC Sniper I was talking about. He is steadily sitting back in the about what P7.
He is.
Make sure y'all that are in here, man. We've got like 15 to 20 in here and only 7 entries for stage 1.
Absolutely. Make sure you guys enter that contest. You know, it's a free giveaway. All you got to do is type it in. We only got, how many we got in there? 7 right now?
We just picked up our 8th.
8 right now. It's 17 of you viewing, 16 viewing. There should definitely be at least 15, entries, man. Because that's free. That's a free giveaway for you guys to give to someone that's a father for Father's Day, for sure. And even if you are a father, there you go. You got you a nice little present from tuning into the race. And as we said, it's an appreciation to all of those that have been tuning into IVRL this season. And I'm just happy to be able to be a part of it in a very little way by commenting here and there. But yeah, just make sure you guys enter that. ! ticket base 1.
Hopefully they won't type in the space part. Well, we are up to 8 in it now, so it's halfway there. And we have still got a mosquito fighting slugfest up there with those top 5 and 6 going into 1 and 2. They might need to be reminded, you ain't gonna win in stage 1. You're gonna win in stage 3.
Absolutely. But I think in stage 1 you can get a good feel of how everyone wants to race, and I think that's what a lot of these guys are trying to do. Try to get a feel of, the aggressive. Our guy's going to be aggressive right now. Our guy's going to kind of lay off. Interesting to see if some of those strategies come out later in the races, which is something that I saw that was big the last race that I was commenting on.
Yeah, we are. This will be the second race that we've piled up together, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule for it.
Absolutely, man. Like I said, I enjoy doing it for sure. Definitely enjoy it.
All I know is Jay McIntyre watching need to watch out because you got Worm and Mr. Williams coming into an experts all over the place going into 1 and 2.
Oh man.
We have got the caution out over that one, so let him regather his car, his thoughts. And we are riding right now with my man Zert. Looks like he's got a little bit of hood damage.
Bird had got into looked like a pretty solid wreck back there.
And we're on lap 20. And In&R Trip is one that has came in for the bounty who is setting up in P1. And I'm not playing any partisan whatsoever, but I do see Trip, Dohar, and Ford Tough racing every Tuesday also. So make sure on Tuesday around 7:30 Eastern, you're checking out the stream also for American Cup Series, which is a money league that we run every Tuesday. Randy, don't take my rights for advertising for another league. Read the small print. So Antonio, how would you play it? I mean, you race on NASCAR, you enjoy running a lot of lobbies together. I mean,
Yeah.
A race this long, would you be aggressive on that first part, or would you be aggressive enough to see how everybody else get a feel for who's around you?
Yeah, I'd probably hang in the middle of the pack and just try to log some laps and kind of see how guys are racing, see how guys like to take the corners, and just as the race goes on, kind of come up with my strategy I mean, I'd go into it with a strategy in mind already, but kind of having seeing how guys are going to race. I think that can tell you a lot on how you need to approach that third stage and those closing laps for sure.
That would probably be my take. I would just kind of sit back. I don't want to fight for the lead up there in the front. I don't want to expose any, aces up the sleeve I have. Just kind of a
Exactly.
chill back.
Now it is nice every now and then throughout the race to test your car, make sure you got your car's fast enough to potentially win that race, because some guys are quicker than others, man, and that's just how it is. So I think initially I'd push just to see if there's some adjustments I need to make on my car to be able to finish the race in the top spot. But then after I've seen that, I'd kind of be like, okay, this is what we need to fix. Or if everything looks like it could work out, and I keep that how it is, and then just kind of play it safe and log some laps.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how we play out on this restart. Expert, unfortunately, after that wreck, it's put him back in the very back. So he has got about 20 places to catch up with on stage one.
Most of the good stuff is at the bottom. All you have to do is so you can't get spinning or forward. All you have to do is just to add cheese and salt.
Alright, they're coming across the restart and they are jumping and gone going into 1 and 2. It looks like Tripp's getting a little bit of an edge on it. Expert is taking no prisoners, already moved up 2.
Expert is gaining ground quickly. He's trying to get right back in the top of the field.
Yeah, because certain jailmates.
Unfortunately, Drove for Gaming, no, Heat does not give us the privilege of a lap counter. Luckily, we've got a few in chat and in Discord that keeps that up for us. But Expert has, wow, within what, 1 lap moved up a pretty good run.
He is. I think he's right back in position to get in that top spot. He's got there's a small pack in the front, but yeah, I think he'll keep pushing that.
Drove VR Gaming. And I hear him banging again somewhere through the field.
One in the grass back there, it looked like.
It wasn't a Ricky Stenhouse. I'm the best. 33. Got mixed up in all of that.
Caution breeds caution.
Alright, so I guess we're going to rack them and stack them again.
We're actually pacing around right now. We're going to be heading down pit road this time by.
Alright, and we have got Expert giving us the in-race heads up. And And somebody asked for Ford Tough out in chat. Let's see if we can catch up with Ford Tough. Ford Tough is sitting on the pole, or not on the pole, but sitting in P1.
Or tough. He said he's not letting the expert take that. I think a lot of us picked the expert, but he said he's gonna take it for sure.
You know why? I've got it figured out now, Antonio. You know why Expert moved from back of the back to the front so quick? Because he had a good line blocking for him.
He did.
It's just like next year, you're going to have your awesome line blocking for you.
Absolutely. Our offensive line's looking great so far in OTAs and in our little mini camps we've been having. I'm excited for next year, man. I think we're going to have a good run and have a good shot at making some noise again.
Y'all made a lot of noise this season, or this past season, however you want to play it, or say
Absolutely.
it. But like we had that conversation a couple weeks ago, or a couple days ago, actually, with, this Titans fan here. I got your support for you, but man, picking up JJ out of Atlanta, is that going to be too much ego on one team?
No, Julio's not an ego guy. I think Julio's at that point in his career that he really wants the Super Bowl, and I think he thought that his best shot is with Tennessee. So, I'm excited. Yeah, we actually come down to Tennessee and play this year, so I'm excited to get back down there and compete against those guys for sure. It should definitely be a fun
one. Well, if it could happen, I'm going to say it right now. I'd love more than anything to see Buffalo and Tennessee go at it for the AFC Championship.
That would be good. That would be a good one. That would definitely be a good one.
My odds might be a little off on that one, but I'm gonna take my odds however I can. All right, let's see. We have got still eight in the drawing for the $25 gift card from Bass Pro Shop on stage 1. Now we've got 3 of them to give away, and we're giving away a green flag right now, and Ford is trying to get the edge on the 20 card, which I will have to look.
Worm, I'm going to run to the restroom really quick. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Don't catch no touchdowns on your way. We're going to move up and ride with the P1 car, the 20 of Monster. Monster has been hung out to the high side, and there is Expert has showed back up in the screen in the P3.
Looks like NNR's got a little momentum. Maybe he's got a little help on the outside now. And never mind, spoke way too soon. All the cars are taking that inside line.
And what's tickling me, go ahead, Antonio.
I was just going to say Expert has made huge moves coming from the back as fast as he did, and now he's put himself right back in position to to be in first place. So he's showing his driving ability again for sure.
Yeah, I think it's either the driving ability or he's hearing you in the back of his head. Antonio beat me. I've got to do this again. And if he pulls out another win off of that, I'm next time he shows up, I can't have both of y'all together because y'all just make a. I don't know how we're gonna do it, man.
Against the rules, man. It's becoming unfair if he wins another one. And it's looking like he is. Is he taking first? Is he in first?
He's giving Dohar a fight going into 3 and 4.
Absolutely. And in our trip is making some moves. He's gaining on him pretty quickly as he's in third place right now, making some ground.
That inside line is trying to form, and they just broke up as Monster slid up high.
Looks like Xpert's getting a little push.
Yeah, Ford's giving Expert that good push going into 3 and 4.
Now that inside line's taken.
Oh, and Expert gets loose, gets into 4. They both go through the tri-oval. They both save it.
Oh. They're not out of it, I don't believe. They're definitely not out of it.
No, they stayed in the draft.
Absolutely. The rest of the pack's catching up a bit, so this may get a little bit more interesting very shortly.
You're right, Just Josh. That was some beautiful saves right there. And right there, that shows some of the skill of some of these drivers, man. You hit that grass, it's like walking across ice. You just have no control, really. It's just kind of pray for the best. And Expert has went from last on the last caution to take P1. So Williams, I don't know what you put in that fuel tank he's got on that pit stop. Well, he might have just ran out of it as the NNR boys of Trip and Monster. They're letting their presence known, holding down the P1 and 2 spot is going into 2 and 3, coming up on the backstretch.
Absolutely.
What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give a rundown on each one of the field. I know 90% of all these drivers. I'm give a little bit of history of who they run, where they're at now, and everything. Because like I said, we've got a few come back from the iRacing side, for the bounty, making it a crazy, clean race tonight for the Father's Day 400 that we're having here in Atlanta. So everybody knows Dohar. I can't give him much history. You can probably look him up on Wikipedia and find out a little information about him. But Dohar is one of our few Pro League drivers that we have got running with us tonight. And a very humble person. I've spoke to him a lot, mostly in interviews, but he's very humble, well-spoken, says all the good things to all the sponsors. Ford Tough, he resides out of, I want to say Alabama, Georgia. He'll correct me next, but he's a big Gators fan, and he's ran with IVRL a lot of other leagues that he takes part in. Does a lot of promoting with the community. Is also a soon-to-be retired police officer. So thank you, Ford, for all of that. Texas Terry, he is a machinist, school teacher. I cannot recall the school, but he does do free-wheel dirt racing also. Alabama. I was corrected in chat. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say I'm not as familiar with a nitro. I've seen them in and out of a few. And we are under a caution with 11 to go. Just Josh is giving the shout out, let's go Nitro. So he's got him a fan in the Recky Stenhouse number 17.
It's always good to have your fans supporting you in a race or in an event, for sure. Gives you a little extra motivation.
I think that's what Expert's got as his motivation. you, if you'd have picked somebody else, they'd have probably remotivated themselves. So. We're going to ride right now with a little bit of Will Atkins. He's one of my co-commentators when he is able to be up here, but he is running tonight with his wife's permission. I did see the permission slip, so he is good to go. And hopefully she'll get out here and chat and enter into that drawing, so... I think I got the right logo down there at the bottom for you.
You do. That is the correct logo for Ancient World Gaming. I went through, but we finally found something kind of embodied everything that I think the team is kind of about. The Ancient World. I'll kind of explain that logo a bit because I think it's extremely cool how we came up, how I ended up coming up with it. So if you really look at it, kind of blow it up maybe after the stream, or if you want to go to the Twitter page and take a look. So it's obviously Ancient World Gaming, AWG. There's the A at the beginning, and I wanted to kind of the ancient world. I kind of embodied something from the Roman Empire. You can see the sword in the middle, and then you see the G in the gaming. So I think it's a very nice logo, and I think it'll look good on the apparel that's dropping pretty soon. So keep your eyes open for that for sure.
And there it is, blown up so y'all can actually see it. So watch out for any kind of clothing wear. For that logo, you know you are going to be part of one of the few on the groundwork of AWG. Y'all have to forgive if y'all hear a little bag ripping. I'm opening a bag of Doritos. You can't beat taco in a bag.
Doritos are a great chip, man. I'll tell you that much.
And we have got Ford Tough got back out in front after the crazy pit stops. With Trip running in P2, I'm the best in 3 and 4 fighting with Expert, and Dohar sitting back in P5 waiting for somebody to make a mistake. And that's one thing we have not seen much of is too many mistakes tonight.
Absolutely. Like I said, these guys are great drivers, and you know, as I continue to watch this, you know, I brainstorm and I think a lot, and obviously I come up with a lot of ideas. You know, I had said, you know, I could possibly be recruiting some of these guys to be on Ancient World Gaming for the racing side of the brand. So this is, I mean, I enjoy watching these guys, and I'm definitely taking notes on how some of them are driving, and how skilled they are for sure. And there's a lot of skilled drivers in here.
I think that might have put a little motivation with Expert before that. He heard that. He's got you in the back of the head, and now he's thinking of all this. And Tripp has reclaimed the lead with Dohar fighting with him on the outside. And about the top 6, looks like to be a hornet's nest going into 1 and 2. We don't want to think all 18 out there right now watching. The 8 that have entered. Well, we're going to pick one of the 8 here in about, what, 10, about 5 laps or so. I'll wait for Scallon to give me a lap update. I just didn't know it would be so hard to give something away.
Who are you telling, man? They're on lap 47 of 51 right now.
Now, I'm going to say Expert had that Kyle Larson juju there on that restart, going from back up to the top 5. So
Definitely had that Kyle Larson look. The way he caught up. Is that him right there in third?
that is him sitting in P3. You are correct.
Tripp is looking like Tripp has been racing very well. He's definitely a guy who'll take another stand in his race. He could definitely take it home the way he's been driving.
There, I know of 2 that are on a controller. The Ferry Gaming. There, I know at least 2. I cannot remember which ones they are, but we are down. I think we're down to the last lap of it. Exactly, last lap.
And here comes Expert on the inside with a lot of momentum.
Gracious. Williams, what did you give him? You gave him something.
Look at this. Wow.
Out of nowhere, from last to first. An
That's the
Expert.
end of the stage, guys.
An Expert pulled it from last to first, somewhere in stage 1. Antonio, I think you may have gave him some of that ancient game and maybe some ancient fuel or something. He put a showing.
Wow. That was very impressive. Very, very impressive.
Well, all right. We are done with stage 1, so we are going to bring up the screen. 8 of y'all have entered. So that way y'all see it is not chose out. We are closing the giveaway for stage 1. We are going to let it draw a winner. So if you did not enter on stage 1, that is your own fault. And Lord have mercy, I don't know if that was rigged or not. XRN Network. Antonio, we're going to have to talk about all this. He took the stage 1 gift card of the $25 to Bass Pro Shop. So we're going to mark that one as complete. We are going to start it up. Stage 2. Let's get it back to the racing while I do this so y'all don't miss nothing of it. Expert showed up with a vengeance. Antonio, I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to y'all too after this. Something maybe. I know you got connections with Joey, so I don't know what kind of feed y'all got going with NASCAR Heat right now. So we'll have to talk about this one.
Look, man, maybe I just know how to pick them on NASCAR Heat. I believe that's what it is, man.
Alright, and we are starting it up for stage 2. So make sure you type in exclamation point ticket space 1 to enter for the stage 2 drawing. Experts came out with a vengeance, like I said before, and I'll repeat it a couple times. He back to front. We're going to ride with Dohar as he is sitting back in P7 right now.
This is some good racing tonight, man. Great racing.
Yeah, it's making it interesting. I'll tell you what, the fans are not going to be disappointed with this.
Second place now.
Yeah, him and Ford Tough have a good history of racing each other. And there is one of my 3 picks. But your pick already got stage 1, so I don't know if I need to pick a different winner for stage. All right, Antonio, you pick stage 1 winner. Pick a stage 2 winner. We're gonna put it on you.
All right, I got to pick a stage 2. All right, I'm gonna go with.
I won't tell expert.
I'm gonna go with stage 2 winner. I'm gonna go with. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm liking Expert again, man. He's kind of chilling right now, and I think that's what I think that's his plan. He's sitting up in 4th or 5th, I believe, and he's just hanging. I think he's trying to maintain his tires right now. There haven't been a ton of cautions, so I think he's just playing it smart up there right now.
Atlanta does come down to your tires because this track will eat them. It's just about like Texas and Kansas, the small super speedways. They will eat your tires real quick if you try to stick it to the yellow for too long. I mean, you see a lot of people staying on the high side, entering 3 and 4 and kind of cruising to the middle. You know, they want to hold those tires.
Absolutely.
Right, well, I'm going to throw this out here again on Twitter that we're doing it. So if you see it, share it. And I believe we have had one that has failed to server issues, Matty Ice. So we will resume back with I'm the best, who is running in the P6 position, I do believe. Sorry about that freeze up on the screen. My computer is being stupid. And Monster is signaling that he is going to pit, I do believe. Either that or he lost it on the backstretch.
One of the two.
It's after seeing so many leagues, so many have got, hey, if you're pitting, go below the yellow on the backstretch to signal you're pitting so everybody else knows. So it takes a lot of hoping and guessing. But we've got a nice little 5-car pack here fighting.
Absolutely.
And right now we are riding with N&R Trip, who is just on the edge outside of the P5s, riding in P6. And Expert has settled in the P3, so your pick's going to have to pick it up just a little bit.
I believe so, man. I believe so.
Somebody earlier asked, they was getting no Cleveland. Cleveland was getting no love. I don't know how to react to that one.
Well, I think Cleveland has a really good team. I definitely do. I think they'll be in good position this year. I think there's a lot of good teams this year, man, and I think that's going to make for an exciting season. I believe I'm all for us, man. I definitely think we've got what it takes to win it all. But I know there's a lot of good teams out there, so this is going to be exciting.
You've got Josh coming off an amazing season anyway, so hopefully he's going to build next season with a lot of momentum.
Absolutely, I think Josh has I think this is possible MVP season for Josh, man. I think he's got a shot at the MVP. So just goes out there, and the thing with Josh, man, is he's such a team guy. He doesn't care about all that stuff. We're all up here and we just want to win a Super Bowl for the city of Buffalo, and that's what we work towards every day.
I'll kind of give Josh a little bit along the same, and this may be early saying this, but along the same of like a Dan Marino. Very well established, well known in the league. Unfortunately, Marino never got that Super Bowl, but he is well known. You say that name, people know who you are. So 10, 15 years down the road, you say Josh. People are going to know exactly who we are. Hopefully by then he'll break Marino's trend and have him a couple rings underneath his belt.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I think at the rate, if we can just continue to stack the bricks one day at a time, man, and continue to get better every day, it's all up to us at this point. It's all up to us.
They are starting to take some green flag pit stops, it looks like. And we're going to ride with Dohar for the next couple of minutes, and they are starting to signal towards the backstretch as we are taking pits. So we will ride with Dohar for one moment, and we will get back to rotating through the field after the commercial break.
And with these pit stops, guys, we should be able to make it to the end of stage 2.
Sounds good, my guy.
All right, they have cycled through some green flag pit stops, so we are going to see how the field shakes out. If I can get me an update if they're in chat or in the race control. I'm going to go with the assumption that Expert or Ford Tough may be sitting right there in P2 and 3. Well, chat, I just want to take a moment to thank everybody that has dropped by. I want to put a special thank out to owner of AWG Gaming, Mr. Antonio Williams, who has got to hit that gridiron for spring training so he can get me a lot of fantasy points next season. So, Mr. Antonio, thank you for dropping by. Any good words you want to say? I'll let you have a couple minutes with the AWG gaming community.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Again, I appreciate you guys having me on. I appreciate watching such good racing all the time. And, I'll definitely tune in when I wake up tomorrow to see who won the race. Hopefully we get some tweets out about that. Hopefully it's my pick that wins. see if Xpert can pull it out. And yeah, like I said, Ancient World Gaming is growing tremendously, rapidly. It's getting picked up by a lot of things, and there's going to be some huge things. And when I say huge, I'm talking, first ever esports team to do what we're doing right now. That's coming pretty soon. So I can't wait to announce those things. I can't wait to continue to build this roster, and I can't wait to continue to try to be the best at everything that I do. If it's including football, including working in NASCAR with my guy Joe Graff Jr., and including Ancient World Gaming. So thank you guys for having me. Good luck to you guys racing tonight. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much, Antonio. We will catch you next time when you swing by.
Absolutely, man.
You have a good one, brother.
You too.
All right, everybody. So let's see where we're sitting with the drawing for this go around. We've got 4 in it. And a bug got my headset. So we've got 4 entered in the drawing. Easy E Heller. Where's Ford at? Dro Gaming, let's see. Let's cycle through it. I believe he is sitting in P3, P2, right behind, in front of NNR Monster. And Easy, thank you again, once again, for the follow. Make sure you just drop it in. You missed on stage 1. Make sure you enter in the, there you go. You may have to drop the what's up. I don't know if it's going to catch it or not. Stream Elements is picky. It did not what's up, but drop your ticket or drop your what's up and you are entered in it. Stream Elements ain't that sophisticated. And you are in it. So we're about halfway through stage 2. We've got 5 entered in for the second gift card giveaway. Thank you, Mr. Dro Gaming, since I have issues saying the rest of it, for that sub. And Mr. Schaefer has dropped in. Easy, we running on Xbox. So if you by chance are on Xbox, you want to get in on some of the fun, look us up at IVRL Racing on Twitter, or you can find us at the International Virtue Racing League on Facebook. Even if you don't run on Xbox, feel free to join it. Come in, hang out on the stream. You never know what kind of giveaway we may be having. Well, we just had another PlayStation guy, Mr. Antonio Williams, had to bow out from the booth. He had to take care of that spring training for Buffalo, but he's a PlayStation guy himself too. Yes, sir. Antonio is a gentleman and a scholar, and what he is doing with Ancient Gaming, it's going to be a whole new ballpark. Dro Gaming, you are welcome anytime here at the IVRL. And it looks like Dohar is opening up a gap for stage 2 with Ford Tough running in 2 and NNR Monster in 3. Easy, I already told him. I said, I'm picking you up on my fantasy football team, so don't let me down. So I'm with you on that one. So right now we have got 6 entered in it. I'm going to bring it up so everybody can see who is in it. And if you're not, make sure you register for it. right there is the 6 entered into stage 2. So if you're not one of those 6 and you don't win, you cannot complain. So make sure you type in !ticket space 1 to enter in the drawing. And we are going to ride with Antonio's pick, Mr. Xpertracing. And he looks like he is all out by himself. And I do believe, Mr. Easy, that name is familiar. I believe I have teamed up with you a couple times with Antonio on Apex Legends, so there's where that name is familiar for me. And Scallon, you may not be helping, but y'all being out there, so make sure Zert gets into Twitch also. Unfortunately, the server got the best of it tonight. And it looks like Dohar is just steadily walking away with stage 2. Nitro Aries and I'm the Best 33 are putting up a fight with each other somewhat, going through 3 and 4, but they are trying to. You know what? I brushed off the COD myself and trying to get back in the swing of it. And I told Antonio, you know, I'm going to send my clips. I'm going to try out Ancient World Gaming. Luckily, he ain't got an age cap on it yet, so. And Aries takes the inside away from I'm the Best 33, going through 3 and 4. Just Josh, I'm going to be honest with you. I am not 100% where the lap count is. Let's see if we can sneak on somebody who is streaming it.
3 laps to go here in stage number 2.
Well, you heard it. 3 laps to go in stage number 2. So that means y'all have only got a few more minutes to enter in that stage 2 drawing for the Father's Day gift card of $25 from Bass Pro Shop. And the way it's looking, it may close out with Dohar taking stage 2 with Ford Tough, possibly P2, unless Monster Mike pulls out something going around one of these last 2 laps. He is trying to make it work on the high side and get a run. Ford Tough shuts the door on him. And that will wrap up stage 2 as Dohar takes P1 if I'm correct. Tough takes 2. And Monster Mike takes P3. He'll have something to say about me calling him that. He has not been called that in a long time. And Afraid Snake is doing a good little dance to the tri-oval. So, alright, y'all 14 that are out there. We only had, let's see, we only had 7 of y'all enter in it. So we are pulling it up. We are fixing to pick the stage 2. The giveaway is now closed on the stage 2. And T. Schaefer won on stage 2. The $25 gift card from Bass Pro Shop. And we are going to ride with Xpertracing as I get it set up for stage 3 drawing. So stage 1, congratulations to XRN Network. Stage 2, congratulations to T. Schaefer. So we will get it set up for stage 3. If you know anybody in your family comes out, bring them out. Share it on Twitter. We will have another winner. It's wrapping up stage 3. I have not started it yet, Scallon. Hold on a second. There we go. Now you can enter it. Stage 3 registration is open for the last and final $25 gift card from Bass Pro Shop. And congratulations to Dohar on winning stage 2. As that restart put Dohar out in front, as him, 4 Tough, and Xpertracing are slowly starting to walk away from the rest of the field. Sitting in the P4, you have got I'm the Best, and there is a Hornet's Nest with P4, 5, and 6. And I want to thank all of the viewers tonight that have dropped by just for a little bit, whether you stayed here for the whole thing or just a stage. Thank you. Thank you for joining and seeing some IVRL racing tonight. And Easy will have to tell Antonio whether or not his pick won. He took a pick for Xpertracing, who looks like he is just sitting back in the P3 position right now. And we have got a little bump going on behind Texas Terry with the 3 and the 51 car, I believe. As I'm the Best is looking to make a move on the high side through the tri-oval. You're right on that one, Easy. That was nearly a bad one right there. But we have yet to see a big one. As we are going to ride with, still riding with I'm the Beast, or I'm the Best. As he has given us a good view for about the top 7 cars. Zert, you are right. You was one of my picks for it. I hate the server got the best of you on this one. Because I was drinking my Miller Lite and supporting the 2-car of Zert. The server is constantly, it seems like, against you, but you have still overcome a lot of odds taking podiums for the past 3 weeks. So there is nothing to be ashamed of. And it looks like we're going to have a caution drop out. Where it's at, I do not know, but it looks like there's a lot of banging by control or computer controlled after they take over. Most definitely easy. You are 100% on that one. Unfortunately, if it ain't the pro league, the servers just kind of get put to the back. And that's unfortunately why they've lost a lot of their fan base to the iRacing that has came out. Exactly easy. Cannot argue that one bit. Alright, if you ain't following me on Twitter, you follow it right now, share it. If you want to have your family come in here and try to win you that Stage 3 $25 gift card from Bass Pro Shops, let them know. Get as many in here as you can. And we are also still sporting the Ancient World Gaming. The founder was in here earlier tonight telling us a little bit about it. FaZe Clan, all I can say is watch out. NGR, watch out. AWG Gaming is ready to take y'all over. Because y'all ain't got nobody in the NASCAR scene yet. So AWG Gaming is going to take the NASCAR by storm. And that is one thing, you're right, Easy, that is funny with the NASCAR heat. Their pit, the pit setups is pretty crazy. They have everybody coming in, beating and banging, and Dohar jumps out in front of Expert and Ford Tough. So it's going to put Ford Tough is in the house. Started reading chat. My apologies on that one. Alright, everybody knows how it is. Read it right there for Stage 3. How to enter in it. And we are looking at 4 entries right now for the Stage 3. So if you're not one of those 4, you ain't going to win. I don't want to hear no complaining. I have gave y'all a good 2 hours to get involved in these drawings that we have had tonight. And a special thank you to Ford Tough, who is the brain behind the curtain for this. Only one per winner, Skylin. You're already in it, hun. As Ford Tough slept on that restart, and Dohar was wide awake. And I swear, if I have to interview Dohar again, I don't know what kind of questions I'm going to ask him. I interviewed him last week with ACS, 2 weeks in a row, and I have to interview him again tonight. He is, you are right, Easy. He is a natural born beast, and he is one of the ones that is in the pro league that has not forgot his roots, where he came from. He still gives so much back to the community. He gives so much back to the community. And there's 12 of y'all right now out there, but only 4 of you entered. So there's about 8 of y'all sleeping. Easy, I have to say, I hadn't had much. I've talked with Slade a few times on Twitter as far as like a podcast interview, and he's been up for it. But as far as getting him into a race, and I hadn't been able to accomplish that feat yet. There's a lot of strong drivers out there. A lot that are strong drivers that don't get credited where credit is due. And it looks like the top 3 of Dohar, Ford Tough, and Xpertracing are trying to pull away from 4, 5, and 6 of I'm a Beast. Let's see if we can catch it right. That looks like the N&R boys of Trip and Monster Mike, along with I'm the Beast, sitting in P6. With Texas Terry sitting in 7. I was wrong on that one. That was Afraid Snake running in the P4 with N&R Trip taking him on the inside, going through 1 and 2, heading to the backstretch. Well, Easy, if you spent that much, you need to come on over to, I reckon, the iRacing side, brother. Now, Snake I haven't rode with much, but like I said earlier about Snake, he is the 2-time defending champion out of IVRL. Went over to iRacing. This is his first race back on the heat side. So we are at a pleasure to have him with us tonight. Y'all talking about how much money I got invested in y'all's rig. Man, I have a $5 gaming chair from the Goodwill. And a $200 steering wheel set up from Amazon. So, I'm nowhere near the rest of it. If y'all will hang on 1 second, we are still going to ride with Afraid Snake. I have to reclaim a refreshing Miller Lite. 500 total. NASCAR Challenge Playseat. I am running the TMX, what is it, the Thrust Pro, the new one they came out with. And I'm pretty happy with that one. It works good with iRacing. Also, other than just commentating some NASCAR leagues, I do stream independently a little bit of Apex and Call of Duty, so make sure you follow me when I go live. Come and hang out. We will cut up and have a good time. But most definitely make sure you're catching me on Sundays and Tuesdays as two of the high popular leagues with IVRL and ACS. Dohar took stage 2, and Ford Tough and Expert better work together, because Ford Tough said he was going to get it. And Ford Tough is one of the IVRL that does not, or that is not in the bounty run. And I just want to say again, Dro Gaming, I appreciate the sub. It means a lot. Rock, hang on. Let me see if I can get a lap count from either Ford Tough or Expert.
Coming this time by at the line. Here we go. 26 laps to go.
And you heard it. We are 26 laps to go. Easy, we run a little of both. Some of our tracks we run custom. Some of them we run sliders. That this way it kind of mixes everything up, where somebody who gets a great setup can't just dominate the season. Because we like to kind of keep it good racing amongst everybody. And right now we're riding with the 41 of Texas Terry, formerly known as GRC Sniper, who is getting took on the inside by the 20 car of N&R Monster, with I'm the best 33 in the 9 car, pushing him on the inside going into 3 and 4. Yeah, easy. We don't want somebody just to come in with a great setup and just dominate the whole season, so we mix it up. Our mile-and-a-half tracks have a certain rules we go by. Our speedways have a certain rules. Our short tracks, it's all in our. I can't explain each one of them what it is, but it's all in our IVRL handbook. At the start of the season, we run over it with everybody. Cook up some rice. Dro Gaming, I cooked some hibachi last night and came to the conclusion that they cheat with their rice. Apparently they soak it in water, because I tried throwing it on the frying thing fresh out of the bag, and it took a whole lot longer to cook it than they do at the hibachi grill. And Scallon is giving the heads up on that, with custom setups on road courses and short tracks. Which that possibly there may be Zert, who he is one of the ones who helped write the rule book, so I'm pretty sure he knows it. And I sit here and called this race, and I let my taco in the bag get a little cold, so food truck food is the best. See, Dro, I didn't boil it. I cheated. I threw it in a frying pan or a skillet, as the Southerns call it. Wizard, if you're out there, get set up and join me up here in Discord. You can sit here and you can watch some of this racing going on. As we have got them pitting on green flags, and Texas Terry almost took the bumper off of, I believe that was N&R Monster. I think Monster and N&R Trip, you're seeing the N&R boys working together, sporting the yellow and black. That may have been planned a little bit. So, alright, as we're wrapping up the stage 3, let's see. We have got 5 entries. And so y'all see it, there is the 5. Subs get no special benefit. Just a thank you from me for it. So we have only got 5 entered into stage 3 giveaway for the $25 Bass Pro card for Father's Day. And so if you see me at Worm Rider on Twitter, share it, tell your friends and your family. Get somebody in here, maybe they'll win it. Whereas we've got Trip, I believe, running in the P4. Him and N&R Monster running in P4 and 5. If it looks correct, possibly Xpertracing may be in the P1 ahead of Dohar and Ford Tough. So I'm going to have a good talk. Easy, we're going to have a talk with Antonio about him picking drivers and the drivers winning. This has been 2 in a row that he's called it. So if y'all have not got entered yet, make sure you tell your friends and your family. as Ford Tough is trying to make up ground. Dohar looks like he is slowly picking up ground on Expert. We'll have to rotate through the field. Expert may have been trying to save some gas or tires for those few laps and letting Dohar close the gap. And Dohar retakes the lead going on the back stretch, is going into 3 and 4. Expert is trying to get that run going. As Dohar has retook the lead with I'm not sure how many laps we are at remaining. Unfortunately, they don't give us a lap counter, so we'll just go with that many laps. As NNR Monster and NNR Trip are working together, I believe, in the P5 and 6 position. Disc 9 to go possibly. Ford Tough is texting and driving as he is setting back in the P3 position. And you know what? I'm going to have a little bit of a surprise for the 9 that are in here. If you are listening right now, I have got I believe it is a 14-day free Xbox Ultimate Game Pass. I'm fixing to have part of the giveaway if I have a little bit of a trivia here. See who's been hanging around for a while. If you can tell me one of the quarterbacks I have spoke about tonight in stream, comparing another quarterback to him, if you can tell me one of those two quarterbacks, I'll give you the code for a 14-day Game Pass Ultimate. Wasn't watching. You snuck in late. I talked about two quarterbacks earlier. It wasn't a Daniel Jones. I compared the Buffalo Bills quarterback to him. So if you was here, let's see if you remember who I compared him to. See, that's why everybody needs to be here the whole thing. You never know what I may give away, what I talked about. No, we ain't talking about Brady. I'd talk about a homeboy or hometown hero, Tanner Hudson, tight end for the Tampa Bay, before I would Tom Brady. I compared Josh Allen to him. Alright, we'll see who types it out first. He played for the Dolphins. And when the Dolphins was good. 2 to go. We are down to 2 laps to go. And Expert and Dohar are fighting it. I will watch the chat. Tannenhill's Titans. Oh, you wasn't here, but you called it. Easy, you got it. I compared Allen to Dan Marino. Yes. Yeah, you heard the Dolphins. You went for it. I will send you that code. Get with me after the race. We will get it sorted out. Alright, Easy. I will let you pick it. I ain't going to give it to Dohar because I'm going to have to interview him again unless Expert can get that chrome bumper down inside of them 3 and 4. And that right there will wrap up stage 3. Dohar, jeez. Oh, I've interviewed him for 3 weeks in a row. Them two went at it. Your pick one. Alright, we have got 5 entered in for the stage 3 drawing for the $25 gift card. So we are fixing to close it away. I'm going to give y'all to the count of 5. Type in ! Ticket space 1. If you want to get in it, I will give it till it is 25 minutes elapsed. That means you've got 30 seconds. Expert, you let Antonio down.
I'm sorry. I got to give it to Dohar, though. He pulled out the strategy. Just had a little bit better tires at the end. I got under him there with coming to 2 to go, and he was just able to carry the run off the high side because of the new tires. So congratulations to him. He was so fast all day. It was definitely hard. Whenever I was in the lead, he was one of the hardest guys to hold off. So if it wasn't me, definitely the next deserving guy would have been him. So congratulations to him. Great win.
Well, we are fixing to wrap up the 3rd stage winner. Let's see. Hold on, everybody. There we go. We have got 5 in it. Y'all have had y'all's chances for the past 2.5 hours. We are closing it. Alright, we are fixing to draw a winner. The stream sees it. I cannot say it. Samaj 69420 won the stage 3 giveaway. So if XRN Network, T. Schaefer, and he's not here. If he's not here, Smudge, type me a 1. Let me know you're here. I'm not seeing it. Chat, do we pick another drawer? We pick another winner? Easy E's like, yes, another winner. Alright, y'all are still seeing it. I bet he's here. Mr. Rock NASCAR took the stage 3 $25 gift card. You know what? If anybody deserves it, that would be that man right there. So for stage 1, congratulations, XRN Network. Stage 2, congratulations to T. Schaefer. And stage 3, congratulations to Rock NASCAR. The 3 winners of our $25 gift card from Bass Pro Shop for the Father's Day 400. Congratulations to a Tyler Dohar for winning the race. Everybody hang tight. And Rock is saying donate it to the Randy Henshaw Foundation. We will get that took care of. And right now, we are going to get the top three pulled up into the Discord. You're coming too, there, Ford. So hang tight, and we will get everybody up in here for it.
I tried to get up there, Worm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm texting them. I'm texting.
Oh, it was actually going pretty good. Got into a little bit of trouble in that first stage. Finished seventh. Um, Someone got loose and got me a little bit, but I was able to make a incredible recovery. Finished seventh. Um, Hold on, I got a bad echo. Um, but stage two, I mean, we were all three working together. All race long. We were able to break away from the pack, and it was a great race. I don't know what happened to me when coming out of pit road. I just lost that draft, and those two were able to break away. And man, they put up a hell of a battle. I watched it the whole time, and I was just making sure that nobody else was catching me. But man, third with these fast guys in here, man, that's awesome. Awesome racing.
I know. I know. Hmm. Well, I mean, all the way around, I know I ruffled some feathers tonight. I used my over aggressive style a little too much. I know Ford had some choice words probably for me at some point, but still, good fun racing with these guys. I mean, I I love this community of drivers. I love being able to race with these guys. Congratulations to Dohar, man. When people say all the time they talk trash on pro leaguers and say that they can go out there and do what those guys do, but I mean, there was just no catching him after he got around me. There was not. I could get to his bumper, but I mean, catching him's one thing, passing him's another, and you know. All the credit in the world to him. He's as good as he's as good as a lot of people say he is, and he proved it tonight. So congratulations to him. Go spend that $20 well, man. Um, yeah, happy to come in here, finish second at my home track, win a stage, and be able to represent well. Hope I made Antonio proud. I know he wanted me to win it, but
I hope he won't be too upset with second. But once again, thank you to Worm and Randy for bringing me in. Thank you to everybody at Expert Racing Esports and the Expert Racing Network. And yeah, just hopefully the result will change next time.
Dohar needs to be dragged in the chat. Hope everybody at home enjoyed the race. We were glad that I was glad that I can put on an event, for Father's Day, and give back to the community that comes out and supports us and watches us race. So I hope y'all enjoy those gift cards. Buy your dad something nice. Buy your husband something nice, or if you're a kid, go out and you want to keep the money, just go out and buy you something nice.
Um, it really wasn't so much gas, more so tires. He seemed to short pit there, and Ford and I had about 3 more laps we could go on the tires. And based on how stage 2 went for us, staying out longer, I knew I wanted the fresher rubber later in the run to help make a pass and then kind of use it to be able to hold off. And that's what we were able to do. He was able to stay up with us with the draft, but in the corners we were able to separate just enough to where he couldn't get right to our bumper too many times and let the race get away from us. So really we just wanted to have the freshest tires at the very end of the race. That's just kind of what led us to pit as late as we did.
Well, I've interviewed you the past 2 weeks with ACS where you've won that one. So it was not a gas strategy for once where you won this one. Because you are known for a gas strategist. But your racing won it tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we just had a fast car. We had a fast car from really drop of the green flag. I mean, we started P2 and just made a couple adjustments everywhere we could. Shout out to Stout Whiskey for the help on the preset there and suggestions on what to do to it. And once I got it after the first pit stop or two, felt it out, knew what I wanted to adjust to it for my driving style, just to get the front end to cut a little bit more without sacrificing the right rear tire, and that's all we needed.
Well, you hung it in, and like I said, you let everybody else fight for it on stage 1, but you completely took care of business on stage 2 and 3. And hopefully, unhopefully, Tuesday I'll probably be interviewing you again as we hit ACS down at Bristol. So.
No.
I know Ford's got a good piece over there, so we'll see if we can bring it. For all of it. So, yeah, good car for me.
Well, Dohar, congratulations on collecting the bounty tonight with the IVRL. And congratulations to the other 3 viewers throughout the stage who won the gift card. I will be getting in touch with y'all here shortly after stream and get all of that worked out. So on behalf of myself, congratulations to Dohar, Ford Tough, and Expert with the 1, 2, 3. We will see y'all next Sunday here at Worm Rider, or at Twitch TV, Worm Rider, and that nasty zip code I have to put at the end of it. Ford, Dohar, Expert, any last words y'all want to say before we close it out for the night?
Congratulations, Dohar. Congratulations, Expert, on 2nd place. Great racing. Thanks to all the people that came out and watched the chat. Like I said, enjoy those gift cards.
And congratulations once again to Dohar. Thanks all the way around, Randy. Thanks to you, Worm. Thanks to you, Ford, for putting on this event. And yeah, just thanks for the invite, of course. I mean, it's always a joy to be able to come out here and race. And yeah, just a pleasure and an honor.
Well, all right, everybody. If y'all will hang tight, we are going to roll over to another good commentary friend. Since Expert ain't doing nothing, we are going to go with a Dirty Bird 33. So we are fixing to raid him. So hang tight. Let me get the command in. Let him know he didn't win the gift card because he wasn't here. He was doing his own thing. And on behalf of myself and everybody else, thank you tonight. We will see y'all next week on Sunday, and we will see y'all this Tuesday with American Cup Series.